All right, welcome to episode 4 of the Quick Sixer Podcast. I'm your host, Pat Artis. With me, as always, Drew Pasley.
Yeah, boy.
Today, we're going to be drinking Simpler Times Pilsner. You know, America, some Wisconsin shit. It says since 1845, but I didn't know about this shit till probably a month or two ago, so it's new.
Yeah.
Just find it at your local Trader Joe's.
It's new to Pat.
It's hella cheap at Trader Joe's. It's like $3.50.
Cool for a 60.
For that sixer though.
For that quick sixer that you need. For a podcast you're gonna do. Oh, yeah, boy.
It's pretty solid.
So while we drink this first beer, there's something I want to talk about. Story that happened to me today.
Yeah, we're gonna consider this topic 1. Mm-hmm. Put this right.
Ooh, it's a good Pilsner.
In case you motherfuckers want to see it.
Okay, so
yeah, let's
if you
get in there,
if you were like
real deep,
have any kind of social anxiety, just any.
Like going in a crowd or something like that.
Going in a crowd, going to the grocery store, having to deal with people. It doesn't even have to be anxiety, just like having to deal with other people. You know what it's like to get trapped in a checkout line at like a grocery store or something where you're in front and behind somebody and you can't really get out. So if they're crazy, then you stuck.
You're in there for the long haul.
Well, today that happened to me.
Today?
Yeah, I was.
That's the worst, dude.
I was trying to finish shopping for my Halloween party, and I went to this discount store. So the people that are going in there, they are already rough. Store.
It's soon. And you live was it downtown?
Downtown. Oh, it's downtown. Definitely was downtown.
So you got the crazies.
Mm-hmm. So I get into the store and checking out. Had a nice time. Got all my stuff and checking out. And there's this dude that's standing in front of me, and he is like got face tats. He smelled real bad. Like I'm talking about homeless bad.
He was homeless though.
I'm not sure, but this is going to get to that part of the story.
We don't want to assume.
We're not going to assume
he's a terrible human, but his story.
Yeah. So here's the thing. He again with the social anxiety, if somebody starts acting crazy, the first thing that something triggers in your mind, like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Yeah. So the dude starts like dancing. He was jigging.
Jigging or Drake dancing?
Oh,
we're gonna get to that later.
Yeah. It was actually it was probably better. We'll get to that later. Okay. He was just doing a little jig like this, like about doing this or whatever.
So a little Kanye.
And so I'm behind him. Yeah, a little
Kanye dance.
And I was behind him, so he wasn't looking at me or anything like that. All of a sudden, he turns around. And he sees what I have. I bought this pitcher, like a 1.7 gallon pitcher for like we're gonna make a punch for the party and everything.
Cool.
And so he turns around, he looks at it, and he says, "That's a nice pitcher. I'm gonna get that for my tea." And I was like, bro, like don't make me feel like you're gonna take this out of my hand and buy it yourself. It was weird. So I was like, I just kind of
like a hunch punch or something.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna make it like a hunch punch or whatever. But so I decide to like just so yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna buy this. Whatever.
Did you get all nervous?
I didn't get nervous. I was just like kind of like did the whole like dismiss thing where I just kind of was like,
so you're like,
okay, whatever. And so he turns back around and starts dancing again.
Nice.
So he's dancing, blah,
getting it,
and he turns around and he says, "I'm bored."
Oh shit! And hit you with a turn, like
said,
jump in, bro.
He said, "I'm bored."
Oh no!
And then I was like, "Oh okay." And he's like, "I dance when I'm bored." And I was like, "All right, man, you do you."
We see.
So, all right. So this guy has established that he is a little bit different than me, right?
He's eccentric.
And then he's like yelling at his boy. He was like doing other shit or whatever. Yeah, he's yelling and he's yelling and dancing, and then. For the finale, this is the craziest
finale.
Thing. This is the finale.
He had a finale?
He has the greatest finale.
Oh.
He turns around, like straight up. The only thing he said to me is about the picture and talking about how he's bored. He straight up turns around and says, "I just got out of jail today."
Oh! No, he didn't.
He He said, I just got out of jail today. And I was like,
Oh, shit.
And like, everything inside me just kind of froze up and I didn't move. And I was just like, ugh. But like what came out of me was like, oh, cool. And because what do you say to somebody who just get out of jail? So he's like, I just got out of jail today for something I didn't do.
Oh shit!
And I was like,
innocent.
Oh yeah. And he was like, when they say that they didn't do it, I never believed them. But now that it's happened to me, I think
he
some
believes
of those,
them.
Yeah, he said, I think some of those people are telling the truth. They didn't do it. And so he was like going on about it. He was like, my girlfriend said I couldn't believe you did this, and he said I didn't, and he said I believe you. So this is like
That's crazy. This is talking to you or himself?
He's talking to me. He's straight up. This is exactly how he's saying it too. I'm not just being weird about it. He was saying that, and then he said, and then like after he told me what his girlfriend said and all that stuff, he turned back around. I thought it was over, right? No, it's not over.
Well, of course not.
So he turns back around. And he says, "But the police didn't believe me." That's why he went to jail, because the police didn't believe him.
Well, no shit.
And then, he got the face test and everything, so he already...
So he established crazy.
Yeah. So then he checked out. I guess, you know what? But I was thinking about it after the situation happened.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it like this. I would be dancing too if I just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? If
I just got the whole way out of jail.
I would...
Forever. Just my own moves I made up in the cell. Like you only do push-ups for so long.
Okay, yeah, and when you
you gotta hit
when you have a normal conversation with somebody, you're interested in what they're saying. You want to hear what they're saying. You want to talk to them about what they were talking about. And that kind of whatever that was in me that was supposed to say things to him were like shut off, because I don't want to say, oh, what was it? What did you do? Because I didn't really want to get involved.
Nah, man, you don't want to do that ever.
But I thought it was like a very interesting like social thing, because
weird interaction.
Yeah, because he didn't care who I was or what I did. He pretended like I was exactly like him, that I wouldn't think it was crazy that he was talking like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not telling the same story. This is wiped from his memory. He doesn't give a shit.
Oh yeah, no.
This is not a story to him. This is like...
Hey, just normal day talk for him.
Dude, I went to the store. Oh, were you dancing? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what his deal was.
Did you tell a stranger your whole business?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
You know?
What? What of it?
Shit. How was jail?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
it was cool. I danced a lot.
Yeah. I got little dress.
Oh, shit.
He did have a little dress. Little tiny ones.
Did the face tat kind of look like he got it in jail, maybe?
You know what the face tat looked like?
What was it? Well,
this is what stuck in my mind.
Where was it?
This is what stuck in my mind.
Right
It was right here. I think there was more than one, but there was one that's particularly stuck out
on the cheek,
and it looked like the slime dude. What's the fucking dude's
Slimer?
name? Slimer from
the slime dude. Yeah, Slimer.
And I'm not sure if it was or if it was just a green splat that he had on there. He loved Nickelodeon. I don't know.
Maybe. That goes to a cartoon though.
So, but like that's what was funny to me. But the whole situation is he didn't give a shit about like who I was or whatever. He treated me like I was the same as him. Now the world would be a lot better place if the other side did that. If like rich people treated other people like they were normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just saying. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, this dude did not care. He was just talking to me like I was a normal dude to him.
Man, I bet getting out of jail is so exciting though.
Yeah,
it's gotta be, right? Like you gotta be so bummed for like so long, and then like you're like, oh shit, I don't have to be bummed anymore. Like I could just do whatever I kind of want, but I'm probably on parole.
Hey, it's Patrick Stump. Hey, it's Patrick Stump and Drew. Oh, no. They think you that dude again.
Oh man, why are you always thinking about dude? Isn't he a ginger?
I don't even know.
Anyway,
so yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends. I would think on the length you were in jail, because if you're gone for 15 years, then there's nothing left.
Out. Well, yeah, you get out and you probably freak out.
Yeah, there's nothing left. You probably want to go right back in. That's like one of the things.
Probably what happens, right? A lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it definitely happens a lot.
Like, fuck, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, if you're in there for about like 6 months or so, I'm sure that's...
You're probably fucked, like in the brain.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know, man. I've known very few people that actually like gone and come out of jail. You know.
Yeah.
So like, it's a weird. I don't know. I can't say they were weirder when they got out, because they were already kind of weird, but like in a good way before they went in.
But the people that you knew?
Yeah. I mean, very few. I think I only know like one or two, maybe three.
Yeah. That loud email.
Got that loud email. Maybe somebody checking into this. Nope. But yeah, dude, I don't know if they were weird or they just were like, they told me some weird ass shit, like when they were in there.
Oof.
Like, they came out and they were like, oh, this dude in there though, and proceeded to tell me this fucking wild story. Like, you know, like, what the hell, man? And like, you know, you're only allowed like normal ass shit in jail, like socks and like white tees and sweatpants. The dude, particularly one dude I know, when he went in, he had like, you know, a pack of everything. He walked out with like less than one of some things.
Oof.
Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't have socks.
That's funny.
Like, they just rob your ass in the night.
I mean,
even if you're in the group cell.
That's what I like to think.
And they don't give a shit. They're like, oh, this is my corner now. It's in my corner. You know?
I mean, like...
Oh, fuck that. I'm never going there.
I'd never break the law.
Well, but...
We on podcast, we can't talk about breaking the law.
Yeah.
Never get caught, though. Ooh, dang. That's why you smart.
Knock on wood.
See, what I'm trying to think is, like... About what I was trying to say is like the level of excitement of getting out. 6 months versus 15 years. 15 years, I don't think you give a shit anymore. You're just like, God, you know, I'm out, whatever, doesn't matter.
It was like Morgan Freeman in fucking Shawshank.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't even know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, I guess I'll go build a boat with homie.
Yeah. You gotta meet a friend that will give you all his money.
I mean, yeah. That's like straight up Shawshank shit. Mm-hmm. You know?
But 6 months, I can imagine being real excited after having to go through that. And you still got all your friends and your family waiting for you and everything.
Yeah. Unless you do something fucked, like, to them.
Yeah. And then, you know, the mentality of jail, like, I've been thinking about it. Like, what? Like, you're already in trouble. So, like, the things that you do, like, if you do bad shit in jail, it's just like, yeah. I mean, it's like being in detention and, like, hitting a kid with a spitball. It's like, yeah, you already in trouble. You might as well just, you know, be the way you are.
Yeah, might as well be a fuck up, you know? But... I don't know. Damn, dude. That's depressing.
Ooh, we gotta move on.
Yeah, we gotta move to something more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Speaking of beating, every time we get close to this topic, your boy Drew gets just a straight beating.
No.
Every single time in any of these games that we're probably about to talk to.
No.
So, anyways, I want to talk about our favorite N64, Nintendo 64 memories, and or just something that like was cool about it, you know, like to you personally. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think so. I got a 64, and out of it was so random, you know. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't think we were gonna get one or whatever. I was so pumped. Like, a couple of my friends had one. Because when it first came out, I remember, it was really hard to get.
Yeah.
So, like, it was the same shit as, like, well, not even close to the Wii, but it was hard to get that thing.
It was so hard that my mom didn't even let me know it existed until I got it.
Serious?
I swear, I had no idea what it was. And then, like, I got it, and it
was fucking...
amazing.
Weird. Because Nintendo is weird, you know, but awesome. So, let's talk about a couple of things. What was one particular game that came out on 64 that you were just like, holy shit, this is awesome? That by yourself though.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of games that you still haven't played it, but you're going through now.
Yeah.
Because you just recently got a 64.
Yeah.
Again.
I would say so. We know GoldenEye's up there, so we're just gonna leave that. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
GoldenEye's its own
thing.
Yeah. But that was like that was based around sitting around with your friends. on the multiplayer. Even though, like, me and you played it recently, and it's fucking garbage. Like, it looks so bad. Like, it looks like someone cut a fucking picture out and, like, made it move around.
It's funny because when I see it, I don't even see it as looking bad. I just see it as, like, nostalgic. I just, like, think, oh, that's what that time looked like.
Yeah, no.
I just imagine that me at that age looked like that as well. Just like, I looked like a 007 cartoon fucking game. That's kind of like when you see an old picture from like from a long time ago, and it's black and white. You just think like that's black and white. Oh yeah, times back then it's just black and white.
Yeah, everyone was black and white then.
Everyone was black and white.
Well, I mean, it's like that, but GoldenEye, dude, particularly GoldenEye is just a weird. There was a lot of co-op shit, well, not co-op, but like multiplayer on couch co-op, as people say it. But, like, with 64. Because you had the 4 controller inputs. I feel like that was probably the most memorable thing. Like, sitting up and just fucking playing everything. Everything on that shit with, like, your homies till your parents came downstairs and were like, what the fuck are you doing up? It's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like playing Mario Kart, goddammit.
Yeah, Mario Party or, like...
Mario Party, dude, that game takes forever. But like,
me and my friends used to play that all fucking night. We just played Mario Party, and we hated Peach. Peach was always a bitch. Always beat us in everything.
She is a bitch, though.
She is, though.
She keep getting captured
in
every game.
She just wants attention.
She is. She needy. She needy. She real needy.
Peach sucks. You right, boy?
And she needy, right? Yeah.
She's so needy.
She's super needy. Getting captured since day one.
I know,
since
man.
The crib.
Damsel in distress.
Damsel in distress is not even. I don't know, man.
But like in those games, the like Mario Party, Mario Kart, where she can actually play against you, she always like for some reason, how you can set the computers to easy, medium, and hard.
She always hard. Yeah, always hard, which is kind of crazy. But like, did you play Mario 2? Super Mario 2? The weird one
with the
not Lost Levels, but the other one.
The one that had the slot machine at the end of the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The egg and the eagle.
Yeah. You did play. Okay, so like, I don't know. That might be one of my favorite Marios actually because it's so weird.
It is weird. Right?
It's probably the weirdest out of those.
That was
those particular NES games.
Was that Super Nintendo?
No, it was NES.
I have it for Super
positive.
Nintendo. I have it for Super Nintendo.
It was Super Mario 2. It came. Super Mario 3 was on NES too. So you guys think that? Yeah, okay. So anyway, Peach has always been baller. She had that like little float thing you could do with her.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Fuck her though. Anyway,
Luigi jumped way too high. When you pick
Luigi's dope though.
Yeah,
I kind of did.
You were still talking about Mario 2, right? Yeah, Luigi in that game jumps real high. If you don't remember that Mario 2, you could play as Toad, Mario, Luigi,
Peach.
And they each had like different things except for Mario, who was just normal as fuck.
Yeah, Mario's super.
I forgot what Toad could do, but
Toad.
Didn't he have something special too?
Maybe
like when he ducked, he could.
I think he could jump higher when he ducked, or maybe he could pick up stuff quicker, or like dig quicker.
Yeah, maybe.
Digging was a lot in that game.
Yeah, you dug a lot.
It's fucking
weird.
But
Luigi jumped too high, so if you picked him, you had to deal with like him jumping all the way across the screen.
All the way, dude. I don't even. All right, so that's whole different. We get on NES all day. Like it's so weird now. But what I wanted to talk about is we kind of touched on the co-op games, like couch co-op, and like how important that kind of was, like to 64. And it was so much fun playing GoldenEye, Mario Kart. A lot of people got into Perfect Dark. I didn't.
I got into it.
And I mean, you also had your solo games. It was Mario 64. Probably the best launch game ever.
Oh yeah,
like ever.
Mario 64. You
open that game up when you first got a 64. Like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I know we talked about this in one of the episodes that I just now
Oh yeah, you just now finished it, which is kind of crazy.
For the first time in my life, got 120 stars.
Which is kind of like a milestone.
It is.
You should add it to Facebook. Milestone. Anyway, but no, I wanted to talk about Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
Did you ever play Banjo?
No.
Oh my god, really? All right, so there's a lot of people that are like Banjo fans, and then a lot of people that are like, fuck that game, you know? But I'm one of the fans of it. Like, it's, I think, underrated, which we're going to get to other things like that later, underrated things in this episode. But, dude, Banjo was like, alright, it came from Rare, okay? Microsoft owns Rare now. Right now. So if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie and the sequel, Banjo-Tooie, and like the third one that whatever, it doesn't even look the same. I never played that one. Because I think it was on something else. It wasn't on 64. But if you want to play it now, it just got re-released on the Xbox One in the Rare Replay. So it's fucking awesome, but I'll show it to you actually after this. But it's super cool. Like, it's basically built on the same mechanics as Mario 64. Like, it's a platformer game, collecting shit. You know, like Mario, you had to collect coins to get 100 in each level, that kind of deal. Only it took it to like this whole different level. You know, like, it's hard for one. Like, there's shit you have to do that's like, it's difficult. Like, it's a hard game. Like, the boss battle is fucking hard. Like, I was frustrated. I remember at the time, like, holy shit, I made it all the way here, and this was way after Mario. Like, I'd beaten Mario a couple times, I probably at this point, but it was like,
and you were just bragging now.
No, but I have. So
120 stars.
Yeah, every file. Anyway, no, it's actually, I just got really good at Mario. So I help people beat it too. Like, some of my friends are like, man, I just can't do this. I'm like, motherfucker, you just kick this thing and then you're good. There it is.
Yeah. You know, like, getting the normal stars were not a big deal for me. But, like, getting
the weird ones are kind of
the
like
castle stars.
Particularly the one I know that you probably didn't get at first was chip off the block in that floating level. It's like the second or third level.
Chip off the block.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember it.
You have to shoot yourself out of a cannon, and then you have to smack the block. Did you know about it though, or did you strategy guide that thing?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is early internet kind of when this shit came out.
Yeah, I guess I had to look that one up. I didn't realize what you're talking about, but now I do. Yeah, I had to look that one up because that was a secret star, right?
No, it's a regular star in the game. It's regular. It's like you shoot yourself into the fucking side of this wall, this black like thing, and it chips the corner off, and you have to.
Yeah, when I played it this time, I know I didn't have to look it up because I remembered it, but I might have looked it up back then because like there's no way you're gonna find that one unless you.
No, I mean, it's weird. Like, if you look at it, the only way I could see somebody actually finding it is like you can see a line in the game, like on the wall, but dude, there's no way. Yeah. I remember having to do that for a lot of people back then, but yeah, Banjo is probably one of my favorite games on 64. It was hard, it was fun. You collect things, so you feel like you accomplished something. Yeah. And in every level, all right, so you feel like now in like collecting games, collectathon type games, right? You go and you'll get stuff, but like it goes away when you get it, right? Yeah. So this game had like the same vibe as Mario, where like you go on the level, you like jump into not into a painting, but like something like that. Yeah. And then like you're running around or whatever. Only thing different is you could get all of instead of stars, it was puzzle pieces, and you could get them all in one go. Like, you didn't get exited out of the level every time.
Oh, nice.
So, but the thing is, though, if you didn't get all their coins were music notes. If you didn't get all the music notes in one go, then you didn't get that puzzle piece like at all, and it's super fucking hard sometimes.
Seems challenging.
It's a really hard game. So if you haven't played Banjo-Kazooie, try to play it on Rare Replay if you got Xbox One. And I guess it's on. I think it's on the Xbox Live Store or whatever the fuck that is. You know, the store where you can download shit. It's on there, I think, too. So go play it. I don't think Xbox is probably the best place to play it. If you have an old 64, play it on that. You know, it's ballin'. Anyway,
I highly recommend getting a 64 just
nostalgia, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's fun too.
It's a good system.
It's super good.
I see the games I thought of, like solo games that I played that I thought were really good were Mario 64 is probably the top, and then this was not one of my favorite games, but you were talking about how hard that
Banjo
game was.
Yeah.
The hardest game I ever played was Jungle Book.
Jungle Book?
Did you ever play that?
No.
Fucking, it was all made like the cartoon.
The original one?
The Disney Jungle Book cartoon. And there was like, you could get to like the third level and you had to beat the snake. And, or you had to beat the snake, the snake from Jungle Book. And I could never beat it. And that game, like, just kind of collected dust because I got,
so frustrated.
At that point, you're a kid. And
you just give up
or
whatever.
So Jungle Book was probably my least favorite game. It was the hardest game I ever fucking played.
You know the hardest game I ever played on 64 was?
What?
Game probably never heard of. It's called Glover.
I have heard of that.
You have heard of Glover? If you guys have ever seen Glover, it's the hardest fucking game there is, I swear. And it was like a personal challenge to beat that thing. Like, it was... I'd come home and be like, alright, I'm going to try to beat one level in this thing because this shit is hard as a motherfucker, you know? I beat that shit. But your boy pretty good. Your boy! So, as far as 64 games go. But, like, fuck yourself when it comes to, like, Star Fox or something like that.
Oh, damn.
I don't like Star Fox. I don't know why.
I love Star Fox.
Really? Are you excited for that new one? That we're never going to get?
Why?
Because it keeps getting delayed?
No, I really like Star Fox. It's funny because the games that I'm collecting now are games that I had back then. I'm not really looking to play new games or whatever. The only game that I would like to play in its full that I did not get to play when I was younger is Ocarina of Time. That's the one I want to play. That, and I would love to get Smash Brothers for 64.
Yeah, that's fun, dude.
I played Ocarina of Time on like a DS.
You know what I'd like to play, actually? Besides that, I never got to play A Link to the Past for Super NES.
Yeah.
I saw my homie play like all the way through it, but I never personally played, that, and I didn't have a GameCube, and a GameCube had a bunch of cool games on it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to buy a GameCube.
No, and I never got a GameCube either.
So, thinking about just putting the old mod on the Wii.
Does your mod have Mario Sunshine?
Sunshine, no.
No.
I needs to though. I want to play Sunshine. I'm kind of embarrassed that I never played Mario Galaxy because people like say that's the shit.
Oh yeah, it is a shit.
But I just wasn't into it. Yeah, I can get Sunshine. Come on, man.
Okay, you need to get that before we come over.
I already tried.
Because Catherine really wants to play it again.
Sunshine?
Yeah. It's like our favorite game.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. If anybody knows how to do that to a modded Wii, then hit me up, quicksixerpodcast@gmail.com. Let me know what emulator you guys use or just burning it to a disc because we can play GameCube games. So, yeah, let me know. Give me some tips on that. I've tried a little bit, but I haven't really looked that far into it. We're going to get into topic 3. Speaking of underrated things, we're just talking about the GameCube underrated system. Apparently people love that shit. I didn't have one. It was all about some PS2 at that point. We're going to talk about an underrated movie. We were going to talk about 2, but we decided that just one would do because Drew has a boner for this one.
We both do. Come on.
Yeah. No. So a movie came out The year we graduated high school. Guillermo del Toro directed, wrote the whole bit, you know. Pan's Labyrinth. If you have not seen this movie, you're fucking up. Like, for real. It is probably one of the best movies in a really long time.
So, like, we're calling this an underrated movie because it didn't get like, this big thing in the public eye, but, like, it did get a lot of good ratings, and, like, they won 3 Oscars, you know, all this stuff, but, like, you really got, I guess from our perspective, like, if we think it's underrated because not a lot of our friends have seen it, not a lot of people talk about it.
You tell people and you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because, like, I'm sorry, like, it's got 3 Oscars and it's got a high rating on IMDb or whatever, but, like, if someone says, what's your top movies, and you say Pan's Labyrinth, they're like, what are you talking about?
What is that? Like, is that a Peter Pan movie?
Yeah, like, no, it's just
no, it's not at all. It's classified as an adult fairy tale.
Yeah, so that's like one of my favorite genres.
Which is kind of pretty specific. There's not. Yeah. I don't think there's that many, from what I've seen of that.
This is a very like Spanish kind of thing. Like they have this thing, a popular genre that they write about called magical realism. Like, and my favorite author, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, used to write the 100 Years of Solitude, Life in the Time of Cholera, a bunch of that stuff. Yeah. That was one. He's was very specific, and the way they told the story was kind of like, it was like a magical realism story, like it's this real thing that's happening, but like they had all this fantastical stuff just happening. You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about the cat right now? I'm trying to say something. So to do that, to tell a story like Pan's Labyrinth for a movie, is fucking amazing. It's crazy because like you're thinking like, how are you gonna do all this stuff, but then you got his fucking characters.
You just got Guillermo's brain behind that thing, man. He's a crazy dude, like, and in a great way. You know, like, weird thing about him. Like, I just went to this talk with him at where they nominate for the Oscars. Like, he had this like Q&A thing, right? And I got to go, which was really cool. And he talked about like his life a little bit. So the weirdest thing that I think about it was he grew up, not here. He's Spanish. So I forget where it is. Where is it?
He grew up not here.
Yeah, I forget where it is.
Was it born Mexico? In Mexico, yeah.
Guadalajara, it says. So the dude grew up in this family, like he said he was highly influenced by his grandma, and he got super lucky. This is like, he said, like a changing point in his life. His dad won a lottery, right?
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah. So his dad won a lottery, which is like crazy, and his dad is all about like, oh, rich people have libraries, and he was like, all right. And then his dad bought a fucking library, like, and put it in their house or whatever. So Guillermo was like obsessed with like collecting knowledge, right? Yeah. So dude would go and like he read every fucking thing in the whole library, everything, and like had an obsession with comics and all this, like every kind of different media. He made a big point about like consuming different kinds of media, and he said like it influenced his take on making movies, and his journal. He like writes journals and stuff, and like he's like a big fanboy of just stuff, like all sorts of weird shit. Like the dude, I know for a fact, the dude has a full life-size Swamp Thing in his house. Yeah. The dude's such a fanboy. He has 2 houses. You know this, right? Yeah. He has a house right next to his house with just his shit in it. Yeah, like he does. Wax, well, not wax, but like full fucking costume thing, and like, you know, the Swamp Thing. You know? Frankenstein's in there too. They showed pictures of this house at the talk thing. But like Pan's Labyrinth, probably one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen. Like half the people I know haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't want to judge those folks, but they need to see that shit. The first time I saw it though was when we were at school in Memphis. It was in like an intro to film class.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was like, I took it. It was an easy class, and it was like something. I did like a night job where I got off at like 4:30 in the morning all through college. So it was like, it was an early class, so I could sleep through half of it. I think that's also where I saw Children of Men. Not Children of Men. Fuck, man.
Another good movie.
Yeah, you know, City of God. That's where I saw it too. I was like, holy fucking shit. I didn't know you could show this at a school, but I just saw a dude shoot a child, like point blank.
College is good.
College is crazy. I was kind of freaked out. Like, I stayed up for that one.
Speaking of like,
that's underrated too. Go check that out. Speaking
of movies that show graphic stuff, in Pan's Labyrinth, the scene.
Oh, dude! Oh my god! I was tripping.
And he does it, and you see it. Whoo-wee.
Dude,
that and
the fucking eyeball thing.
Was it Tin Man? Thought Tall Man or
some shit like that.
He was called some.
I don't know, man.
Whatever his name was.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was like, what?
Pale Man. Doug Jones, who also played the Fawn.
He played both of those characters?
Yeah.
That thing was so fucking creepy when I saw it for the first time. Like, when I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Like, if you see this movie, okay, there's like a thing. This little girl is a princess, right? Mm-hmm. But she's in an alternate reality at the time.
She was sent to Earth.
Yeah.
She was sent to this reality, which is what we know as Earth. Or like
in
right
the 40s,
now. Like
in
right
like
now.
World War II.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
So, she's like there, and this Fawn, which is, you think, you know, Fawn, Mr. Tumnus type thing, right? Mm-hmm. No. Not at all, dude. That shit scared the fuck out of me. When I was like, hell no. Yeah. This dude is not cool.
It's creepy as
fuck
shit.
That.
He does give you that sense. Like, he's apparently like a good guy, but like he gives you that, you don't know. The whole movie.
You think he might fuck you.
Or touch you real bad.
Yeah. Or, you know.
He creepy.
He's one of those dudes that'll sneak it in the butt. Ooh. Like one of those guys.
And
anyway.
Well, if
he might be. I don't know, man. I don't even know if he's a dude. Really.
So when she was talking about what happens with her is her mother gets sick. She wants to take care of her mom during this whole thing.
She just remarried too.
Yeah, to this
fucking psycho guy.
Leader of this army. Anyway, so what happened is, mother gets sick and she wants to help her before she continues her path down to being a princess. You know, whatever. She loves fairy tales, so she wants to be a princess.
She loves that shit.
But she loves her mother more, so she stops all the stuff and
you're forgetting a key point. The Fawn, when she meets the Fawn for the first time, she meets it because some fairies fly into her room and she follows them out into this maze and then goes down a fucking well with stairs. I don't know, is that considered a well? It looks like a well. It's a circle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, it's the spiral staircase thing. She walks down, and then she's like, what the fuck, fairies? Yeah. You know? Why would you follow these things anyway, right? Capture one. Yeah. Make them tell you what they want. Yeah. Anyway, she goes down there. This Fawn, like, you know, he like...
That's actually good.
It's pretty good, right? You know, like, this crazy accent, right? And, like, it doesn't freak her out. which is that. I think that's most disturbing. If I saw that thing, straight uppercut, straight to the goddamn huge chin.
Oh yeah,
you know,
or I would scream.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. In her particular situation, screaming would probably fuck you because, like, then it'd wake up her crazy ass stepdad, and you get a beating. This dude crazy as shit.
She either getting taken advantage of by a crazy creature,
slick rape,
or getting murdered in her sleep by her stepdad.
Slick death.
But what I wasn't trying to do the whole story. What I was trying to get at is that the mother thing. What she does is she tells the fawn, she's like, I can't do this until my mother's better.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he gives her tasks.
Yeah.
That she has to complete to prove that she is the reincarnation of this princess.
Yeah.
So she gets to that point.
She gets to the point.
Where
this is what I want to talk about.
Alright, get in there. Get in there with the scariest part of this damn movie. Spoiler alert. Go see this shit first. It's on some streaming thing probably. It's definitely on iTunes.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to bring up the scary part. I just want to bring up one thing that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
She the fawn is like, fuck your mother, do this shit for me because I told you to.
True story.
And then
he didn't give a shit.
Finally, the fawn was like, fine. If you want your mother to be better, give her what? What did she get? You know what it is?
I can't remember, actually.
Oh my god, it's in Harry Potter too. The mandrake root.
Oh yeah, that's right. He put it under her bed and she'll get better. And it doesn't turn out very good for her. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what happens, whatever. But like the mandrake root, and it's interesting because it's in this fantasy world as well as Harry Potter. Like, you know about it.
You know Harry Potter.
You know about Harry Potter.
If you're not on Harry Potter, then you could go fuck yourself. Like, for real.
And my question is what? Like, I have never heard.
Thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I've never heard of the mandrake root before Harry Potter, so I'm wondering if this is like like a staple in fantasy. Like, is a mandrake root or like power? Like, I'm sure like fantasy plants or whatever. But is like a mandrake root like a thing? Like, does that?
I think it's a thing. I mean, like, Potter was out for. I think the first Potter was out in 2001.
What, the book or
the movie? The movie.
Oh, the movie. I was gonna say, the book is like
the book was 99.
99, yeah.
I believe. I'm
98,
pretty sure I'm right, but fanboy. Anyway, no, dude. I think it's just a thing. The same as like Pegasuses and all those things. Like, just staple fucking fantasy shit. Yeah. You know? I don't know.
What about the stutterer?
What stutterer?
The stutterer who got captured.
We're not going to talk about that guy. We're not going to talk about it. That's a huge spoiler, man. You can't. It gets so crazy.
The movie counts.
We're talking about. We didn't even get to the part that we're trying to talk about with this guy, with Doug Jones.
Oh.
We didn't even get to that yet. So we need to get to it. We're 43 in. All right. So anyway, Doug Jones plays this dude called the Pale Man. He's also the Fawn, so creepy as shit. And the Pale Man might be one of the scariest things I've seen on any movie.
So the after the all this stuff happens, she's doing the task. Mm-hmm. She's asked to do this one thing.
It's like sneak into draw a room.
She has to draw a door. She has to draw a door and go into this thing
like Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
she goes into a room.
Like Beetlejuice. And then what she has to do is very simple. She inserts this key, and the fairies are going to help her into a lock to get this other thing.
Book, right? I think it's a book.
I can't remember what it was.
It's something. But anyway, that's all she has to do, and then she can leave.
She had one restriction.
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. Don't eat any of the food. So in this thing,
there's a feast.
There's a feast.
A fucking king's feast.
It's like every kind of delicious food.
Some shit off Game of Thrones. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Harry Potter, it looks like one of those tables on Harry Potter when they add a feast.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It does look like that. I think for real.
But, and because if you do, they don't tell you what's going to happen.
Nah.
And they should have just told her.
No warning.
So she, had a grape.
She dumb though.
Out of all the great shit on that table,
Yeah.
she ate a fucking grape.
The boy had like at least some chicken.
Oh damn! And the turkey on there. I'm just saying.
turkey though.
They had so much good shit, and the bitch got a grape. Why did you
just
get
one
the grape?
Like, bitch, you famished? You need a grape?
Why did she pick the grape?
Come on, man. Like, why a grape? That shit probably grow where you're at. Anyway, like, come on.
She already can eat whatever the fuck she want to in her own
She
home.
kind of a rich kid.
She is a rich kid. She get mistreated, but
yeah,
she also lived with one of the most powerful people in that area.
Yeah, in this story.
In the story.
Yeah.
So she can eat whatever the fuck she wants, but she wants a fucking grape.
She wanted this grape bad.
The forbidden grape, forbidden fruit.
Forbidden as fuck.
And
yeah, where have we heard this before? Anyway. And
then
she eats that shit. Then what happens?
Okay, so this one of the most creepiest things that happened in the movie is so she takes a bite of the grape, and they show the shot of Pale Man's hands. And they
set it up though. Pale Man is sitting with his hands on the table,
head of the table,
head down. Before, okay, like this dude is in deep fucking thought about how he gonna murder some bitch. You know,
he's
like
been waiting.
Waiting a hot minute.
He already got
like, damn, I've been waiting to this feast.
He got a
I'm skinny as shit. I ain't eat none of this feast, but this little dumb bitch, she gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm. He already got a collection of shoes from people he already ate.
I didn't even see. I'm gonna check it out next time.
You gotta look at. You didn't see the collection of shoes?
No, that's creepy as shit.
You would remember if you saw it. It's yeah.
Really?
Anyway,
is it on a wall or something? Or on a door,
when she falls into the.
I was so focused on this dude. I was like, holy shit, because it's not scary. It's just like the creepiest thing. Like you're like, oh, when she gets in the door that this Beetlejuice door, she looks around. She sees the dude. She's like, "Oh man, he's just chilling. He's not doing anything.
He's not worried about me.
Nah, he not doing nothing. He my bitch." But walks in.
Wrong.
Yeah, walks in. Food. She's like, "Damn, this food probably not fresh, but I want to eat it." Anyway, it's been sitting here for how long? Damn, it's probably a trap. I don't even know about traps. I'm dumb. So she goes and does the thing. And then she's like, oh shit, I'm gonna eat this grape. Turned around from the dude. How you not gonna hear the dude? What does the dude do, Drew?
Alright, so the first thing this dude does is he cracks him knuckles. He goes
straight up cracks the shit. Dude been sitting like this for a minute.
He been sitting
right? I'm surprised dude got blood flow. I'm surprised dude not just asleep. Full body asleep.
straight up hand go.
He old man arthritis. Oh man, he's the worst.
And Pat, tell him what the hell is sitting to the side of that motherfucker that he picks up.
Alright. So when this dude looks at you, he don't got shit for eyes.
No.
Right?
No, his eyes are not on his head.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
When his face, when you look at a thing, you expecting a face with eyes, right?
No eyes.
No. This dude lifts the hands up. And what is he putting in the hands? He has slits in his hands, little vages in his hands, and he pops some eyeballs in there.
You see, he has two white looking
crispy eyeballs on his little tray.
Right here, they look like little grapes, but they're not. They're white.
No.
And so he takes motherfuckers, just puts them in the little vaginas on his hand, and then
they just suck them up real good, and then he does this. He does this.
Dude, no, Pat. You gotta.
Nah, man, I'm not doing the full cat scream. I'm not doing the full. Anyway, he does. He finds a fucking. This dude looking all like, whoa, with the fucking eyes on the hands and like looking like he. He looked like a damn reindeer, honestly. He had he putting the hands up like if you was making fun of a deer. Yeah. Like, oh, check it out, I'm a deer. No, you're not a deer. You're a fucking creepy white guy with eyeballs in your hands, in the vaginas in your hands. Like for anyway. So this dude, Somehow, this little girl does not hear him crack his whole damn body because he's been sitting there for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's oh, fuck, this grape really fucking good.
I'll have another one.
I think I'll have fucking another one grape. Oh, man. What'd that font say again? Oh, damn, I'm stupid as shit. I don't know anything. So, anyways, and she turns around. He makes that noise, though.
Wait. And
he gasped because he hadn't breathed in 10 years.
But then, what happens when she goes to another one? What did Fairy do?
Oh, yeah, the fairy. Oh, the fairy, though.
Fairies are trying
so
to,
these fairies that showed this girl where the shit at, they're like, oh, man, you need to get the fuck out. You need to get the fuck out. What does homie with the eyeballs do? Comes up, chomps one of them bitches. Mm-hmm. Chomps the fairy. Like, not even chill either. Like, it just crunched blood.
Pulled the guts.
Just pulled it and threw the rest of that shit. Or did he swallow the rest of the shit? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, he ate that bitch.
But the thing is, the fairies tried to warn her.
This girl, I've been telling you, dude. I'm telling you, these royals, though.
They don't care.
They don't care about the normal folk. The fairies. They normal folk in this. Anyway.
If a fairy was telling me what to do, I'm sorry, I would just do it.
I'm like, damn, fairy, you kind of cool. Let's go.
Like, come on.
Anyway, you showed me I'm a princess. So anyway, yeah, we do need to move on. We got a little bit longer. But the reason is we think this is underrated. I think my personal thought is because it came out almost 10 years ago, and we're still talking about it like it came out yesterday. That's why it's so fucking underrated, because it's amazing and it keeps you fucking thinking. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. I mean, classic Guillermo, though. All his movies are really good and really pretty. Mm-hmm. Go see Crimson Peak. It's out right now. Yeah, boy. But no, what I think is he didn't. I don't think he did a movie in English, like spoken English, until he did Hellboy, yes. Yeah, because I was thinking. So, well, I thought Hellboy came out before this. It was right after this, I think. Was it after this? Yeah, I think it was right after he did Crimson Peak. I mean, not Crimson, Pan. Hellboy came out 2 years before. Oh, so it came out before. So, when was the second one? 2008. That was the in between. Pan's was the in between. Yeah. So I think if he would have kept. No, he did Hellboy. No, he did Blade 2. He did some others. He did a bunch of shit. You gonna take it back? I'm way back. Whoa. My timeline fucked. Blade 2 was kind of rad too. Blade 2 is the best of Blade's movies for sure. Damn. Yeah, was Mimic in English? I don't know. Mimic was English. Mimic was that. All right. Was creepy as fuck too. All right. Well, then this actually proves my point. So I think if he would have done Pans in English, I think it would have reached a way more broad audience. Like, just in general, right? Mm-hmm. It was in Spanish. The whole movie's in Spanish. Not knocking Spanish. Like, it is, a very, very widespread language. But, I mean, it's like, if he would have done it in English, I think the U.S. gross of it would have been crazy compared to what it probably was. Yeah. And also, it was just, but I don't think this is kind of like, it kind of contradicts itself, because I don't think it would have been as good or as intense or as in just, like pure fucking on its own, like, solo, if it was in English. I think some fucking English speaking actor would have probably butchered this thing. I really think that. Like, I think if you would have thrown anybody in it, it wouldn't have been as much passion as it was in Spanish. Fair enough. But anyway, so speaking of pushing and passions and P words, okay? Oh, yeah. So yeah, whatever. So we want to talk about a couple of. We're gonna switch the gears, all right? So we went from straight underrated to straight ridiculous. And not underrated, pure talent. Okay, we're gonna talk about specifically a couple dudes, but we're gonna talk about some skateboarding. So, the Barracks. If you don't know, go to thebarracks.com. Probably the most viewed website for skateboarding, I think. And anyway. Go there and watch these Push Project video parts. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fuck that video, by the way. Anyway, not the Push Project. This video that Drew just showed on his phone. Anyway, big ups to the Barracks. They're doing this project with a bunch of different people. Red, I think, is on there. Western Digital is sponsoring it, I think.
Mountain Dew?
Maybe. I don't know. Some other folks. But anyway, we're talking about Push and how gnarly it is. Like, these dudes filmed this part in like less than a year.
Yeah.
So it's a skateboard video. The dude's in it. A dude's in a skateboard video normally get a couple years to film a video part. Video part is probably a milestone in a skateboarder's career. Mm-hmm. So it's like literally you can put a skateboarder's career in a timeline according to their video parts, I think. You know, some dudes end on a high note. Heath Kirchart, you know, ended on top. Dude's a beast. But then you got these young cats, right? Specifically, people like Trevor Colton, right? Mm-hmm. Straight out of like Virginia Beach. Mm-hmm. Coming here. I don't even think dude finished high school. Just straight up, I'm killing right now. Killing. Okay? And the dude said, I mean, dude's on Nike. The dude is on Skate Mental. The dude's on all this other shit, you know? But he's like, yeah, I think I'll just do 2 video parts, 2 full parts. Not a part featuring somebody, 2 full parts. Because Nike is coming out with their Chronicles 3 video in December. So these video parts come out a month between each other. Mm-hmm. Or, yeah, month after the first push, all right? And, I just think it's crazy. Like, how do you even make yourself beat yourself up that hard? Like, you gotta have just pure fucking drive, talent. You gotta film every day. Yeah. You gotta do this. You gotta go to this spot. You gotta get this trick. You gotta have shit in mind to do. Because sometimes you're at somewhere and you're like, man, I have no idea what I can do on this. You know, you have to have something in mind, especially in LA, because you get kicked out pretty fucking quick.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I would say about that is that nowadays skaters, like the younger skaters now, are so consistent. Like, everybody's so fucking consistent. Like, people are fucking killing themselves trying to do all these tricks, these parts, like, for a long time. Like, videos, like, you can imagine, like, if you've seen a skate video versus a contest, like, those tricks that you're seeing took hours to do. You know, some of them, like, the bangers have took a long fucking
days. Multiple trips to the spot, you know. And
then, like, in a contest, you see them do it, it's great, it's whatever. They do it real quick right there. But, like, nowadays, like, people like Nyjah can just do banging ass shit first try. And, like, the fact that Trevor Colton can do 2 videos is just kind of like how that is how like skateboarding how is yeah, because like people are now like Instagram, that's like the biggest thing for skateboarders right now, because they're getting to put out their tricks immediately, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they're just like throwing them out there like whatever, like day one's is fucking sick. I don't give a shit. You got me on Day One's Instagram. Day One's
Instagram is so
you got me on Day One's
ridiculous.
Instagram, and I'm just like, every time I see his Instagrams, I'm just like, jaw drop. Like, dude, why? What did you just do? Mm-hmm. Why you skate? What are you skating? Where are you at?
What? Yeah,
at least
who skates with you? No one.
No one. No one can skate with him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude,
you can't do what Day One does. I don't care.
What are you doing? How many times have you fallen on that trick? Probably none. You know, but I've seen his fall compilation. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's really funny. But anyway, like he had like a.
Well, he don't do big shit, so it's funny.
No, I mean, like
it's be pretty funny.
And I don't think he's that tall, so he just kind of like falls over. You know, but anyway, it's kind of funny, dude. But he It's anyway. We just wanted to talk about that for a second. Like it's just impressive, that people are doing this these days. Like putting out multiple parts, putting themselves through that, and like trying. Like even if they get hurt, they're still just they're doing their thing. And I mean, watch for this thing on iTunes and all those other stores. Because that's going to come out. And, I mean, the Barracks always does good shit. So,
yeah. Push. What you're talking about?
The Push project, yes. All the other parts are really good in it, too. But, like, we just wanted to focus. We just wanted to highlight that. I mean, like, that. I think that deserves attention. Like, you're putting out 2 full parts. Like, they're full parts. They have a whole song,
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, we could talk about like other people that put out like multiple song parts and like Mark Johnson, like fucking,
it's
like, ridiculous.
Yeah. It was funny as like all right, talk about it. What's funny is like the Push parts. I know like Gary Rogers from Skate Line picked on one of the skaters because they have these like the final clips, the final videos at the end of their Push parts. They actually have like their 3-minute part, but before that they have the interviews and them talking to their friends and family and all this stuff. But I kind of like that shit. Like I want to know, like when I'm a fan of someone, I want to know, what they're into and like, where they were before and after they became who they are. So, like, that's what I really appreciated about the Push parts is that, like, there was no secrets behind, like, what the hell, was going on in their lives. Like, they just fucking started talking about where they were from, what they did, and how they got into the skateboarding. And then at the end of it all, at the end of the series, there was, like 5 or 6 episodes for each skater. And then at the end of it all, they had their part that they filmed for the thing, and everybody went in real hard. And like Pat was saying, it's kind of crazy how it all happened within the year. Like, I know I saw Ben Rayburn's part, and he was talking about how like now that he's done with this, like this is the last episode for him, he can't stop filming skateboarding. Like he wants to film another part every single time he goes to the skates. It's like on to the next part, on to the next thing, and that's what's impressive about skateboarding. Like we don't learn as a skateboarder, you learn to not accept failure. That's like the big thing. You always want to push for the like land your trick. Like it doesn't matter if you fall down.
It doesn't matter how long you try.
You get up and you fucking do it again. You do it again until you land it and get it perfect in the way you want to. So
yeah. So I mean, I guess closing this particular topic, we just wanted to shed light on the skateboarding community, as we'd like to feel like we're a part of that. Like I think everybody is that skateboards for real. But shed light on that. I mean, when these come out, they're going to come out November and December, supposedly. Mm-hmm. Don't know the days or any of that, but keep checking iTunes. There's going to be the Push Project, and also Nike's Chronicles 3. So Chronicles 3 I'm especially excited about. You got Trevor Colden, you got some Brian Anderson, you got some Costin in there. Oh, yeah. Got some Costin in there. A bunch of other dudes. A bunch of other Nike dudes. And, I mean, majority filmed by Jason Hernandez. Which, we can tell that story later, but, I mean, Jason, I kind of, I feel bad. If Jason ever listens to this, ever, I feel bad for, I invited him to show off he has a side company called Easy Handle, and with his dad and his mom or whatever, and I asked him when I was working at a show if he could come by and show some of the producers, and maybe they could like invest in this for later seasons of the show and stuff like that. And he got there, and it was a day that it was like a rush day. and only one person could come in and see it. It was like our equipment manager. I felt so bad that I invited this guy, got him a drive on to the CBS lot at the time, which he Instagrammed. I had a parking tag for him and stuff, and he Instagrammed that shit. So, but it was kind of cool. But I felt so bad that he didn't get to show off his product as much as I would have liked, because that was the intention. It wasn't like some weird shit like, hey dude, I just want to meet you or something like that. It was just like, I think this could be useful and I think people should know about it. I think that was the main thing, and it just didn't come across that way at the time. But anyway, we have tons of other shit about skateboarding we can always talk about, but you guys check out those videos. They're going to be on iTunes. They'll be on probably all those other stores, digital stores. If you can, if they come out, I don't know if they're coming out. Nike probably is. Buy your local skate shop. Support those dudes. Like, there's not that many of them. To be honest, support the local ones. Get out there, do your thing. Like, hang out with these people, kick it. Like, fucking go download all the shit. Like, all the shit. Get all the back catalog of all these dudes. They're awesome. Yeah. All right, so we need to do the last two
real quick.
Well, we're gonna go another like probably 20. Okay,
we're doing an hour and a half on this way.
Yeah, we're gonna 1.5. That 90-minute show.
Had just turned into somebody else.
That Brad Holland though. Anyway, get at me, Brad. Anyway, we were going to talk about, it's getting really fucking close, dude. 9 days. No, 8 days. 8 days, right?
I don't know. When's
8 days
this
from
coming out?
today. Well, today is October 23rd, okay?
This might come out.
This is going to probably come out a week or two from now. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get on time eventually. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So,
we'll handle that.
That's fine. Anyway, so we want to get on the topic of weirdest Halloween moments.
I got a good one.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's getting close.
Mm-hmm.
And stick around after this, because we're going to do a 4.5.
Ooh.
Oh, man. We might not look the same either.
Bonus beer.
Bonus beers. Speaking of bonus beer, I got to do this one.
No, where you at, bro? Hurry up. Okay, weirdest Halloween moment.
Quick though, because we gotta talk about this next one in a second.
Sure, I got you. It was Halloween probably 4 or 5 years ago. I was hanging out with this dude, a friend of mine. We decided. I went to this party first, right?
Okay.
And
so you're at a party
in Memphis. I'm at a party in Memphis.
Okay. So older.
And I really, at this point, I didn't really give a shit about dressing up too much or whatever. I just want to go and drink and whatever.
You was on going to college.
So basically, I just dressed as me in a wig. That's what I did. Just wore a wig just so I could be like the guy, whatever.
Yeah.
So then I was at this party, and it was kind of lame, cool, or whatever. I don't know. It was whatever. I was drinking. Whatever. So I invited my friend. My friend said he was going to P&H, Poor and Hungry. It's a bar in Memphis. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, come pick me up. We're going to go there. So as I was leaving, side note to the story, a dude that I know started fucking little Bo Peep in the ass behind the house. Little Bo Peep in the ass.
He was specifically fucking a girl in a little Bo Peep outfit.
As little Bo Peep, yes.
In the pooper.
In the ass.
Little Bo Poop.
Yes. Very much.
Little Bo Poop.
That is exactly what was
literally pooped on the dick.
Yeah.
Probably.
And gave him genital warts.
Nice!
But
win!
That's not my story. That's not my crazy story.
From the ass?
That's just a side note. It's just a side note.
Oh, okay.
So, my boy picks me up.
That dude was wild, though. I know who you're talking about.
I know you're talking
about. But that dude, oh man, I hope he can come on this show one day. Oh man.
You love that dude.
I love that dude. He's so good. Shout out to you know who you are.
I was at the party. My boy was wearing a gorilla costume, but he was wearing a gorilla costume.
I had a gorilla costume too.
You had a gorilla costume?
No, I have a story about that.
Okay,
that's mine too.
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay.
So I'm already drunk, right? He takes me up to go to a bar. So
Nice.
he's wearing a gorilla costume. I'm wearing a wig. And then I would get to the bar. The dude had a gorilla costume, so he didn't have any pockets.
Is this on Halloween?
This is on Halloween.
Okay.
He didn't have any pockets, so he asked his friend to hold his keys.
Full on gorilla costume.
Full on gorilla costume. I don't
No,
know.
was he wearing? Was
I don't
dude
know if he was
wearing
wearing
anything
the hat.
under that he could carry his wallet or something?
He was wearing basketball shorts. No.
Oh, so that's not a
Nothing.
good look.
So he gave
Gorilla
his,
costumes are hot, by the way.
he gave
Yeah,
he gave his keys to a friend of his, and then we were drinking, got real drunk. Then we decided we were gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then the dude that he gave his keys to left.
It left.
Left. And for all we knew, we didn't have the keys to get back in the car. So he could not drive us home, so we had to walk. But I told my friend, I was like, I cannot walk unless I throw up, because I was that drunk. I could not walk straight without, So I said, look, I'm going to throw up real quick. So I threw up in the parking lot. And after throwing up,
Felt great.
Well, yes and no. Because once it's Halloween in Memphis, so it's cold, right? So all I got is like a short sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirt, and my wig. So I was like,
he was killing.
I was like, man, I was what am I saying?
You were drunk though.
I was
so
drunk.
you was kind of warm.
But when I threw up, I threw up some of the drunk. So then I got
and
cold
you're not
again.
a thick guy, so it was like he was bones.
So I told my friend, I was like, look, I'm too cold. I can't walk a mile and a half.
He's being a little bitch. I know.
And he was like, I'll let you wear my gorilla costume.
You got in it though.
So he was
with it, not with the guy.
No. He gave me the gorilla costume, so I had my wig and a gorilla costume walking down Madison, all throughout the popular
pretty main street. If you guys don't know,
of Memphis, and I just, if you could imagine me in this and a wig,
I can see this.
And we're walking, and the dude could not get his keys back, couldn't find them, whatever. So we walked all the way back to his apartment, and I got my friend to pick me up, another friend to pick me up in my truck. And I had to leave that dude in the hallway because he didn't have his keys to get into his apartment. And then I had to drunk drive myself back because my friend who picked me up in my truck was also drunk, and he bought a girl, and he was fucking the girl in the back of my truck.
Bought a girl?
Brought a girl.
You said bought.
I said bought.
You did say, oh, did he not?
Just told the truth.
He bought that STD.
So then I finally made it home, but that's I had to rush that story, but trust me.
It was down the street though.
Trust me.
It's not like, no one should drink and drive. That shouldn't happen. But ever now,
no.
With all the opportunity with Lyft, fucking
you should
Uber, all that. There's no excuse. And this wasn't really an excuse at the time, but he did live right down the street. It wasn't. You weren't going far.
I wasn't going far, but it was not.
Still not cool.
The thing was, I was more sober than my
the
friend
other dudes
who drove my truck all the way from my apartment to the other dude's apartment. I was like, why the hell did you do this?
Shit too.
It was shit. Couldn't back up.
It couldn't go
reverse.
He couldn't park in the driveway because he couldn't back up out of the driveway.
I had to park on an incline so I could
just
fall
roll
back.
it. Just roll it. All right. So speaking of just, oh god, dude, I don't even know. Just weird shit. Okay, gorilla costumes. I'm gonna go real quick on my story. So this girl I was dating, I don't know. All right, so she befriended somebody. This is in high school, okay? She befriended somebody that was had this is kind of weird. This is a weird one, Drew. It's super weird. I want you to hear it though.
I can hear you.
All right, so this chick, she befriended somebody that I don't think was in her normal friend group. And may have hung out with maybe kids a little bit more popular than her. I don't want to shit on her or anything, but But like I think that was what the case was. And so at the time, I think I wasn't dating her at the time, but like she was the homie. And
who, the friend or the girl? The girl who befriended somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was the homie. So anyway, I think she was the homie at the time. Anyway, this girl. All right, so she's like, "Yo, let's go to this Halloween party," and I'm like, I don't really give a shit about going to this Halloween party. Mm-hmm. You know, it was this like popular chick's Halloween party. Oof. And I mean, your boy was like, really didn't like super popular kids at the time. Like, you know, was skating every day, you know, kind of super tight pants at the time. Yeah. Like,
had to buy girl jeans.
Just had girl jeans. Mm-hmm. I'm not even ashamed. Probably in like freshman year, probably was wearing girl jeans. Yeah,
because like skaters got into tight jeans, and then but they weren't popular, so you had to buy girl jeans.
Yeah, so probably some girl jeans at the time, and I was kind of swagged out, honestly. Like, was killing, you know, like for real. Like bitches was liking it. Anyway, so I was like, fuck it, dude. I could be skating right now. Like, that's the only thing I cared about at the time. And I was friends with everybody in high school. Mm-hmm. Like, I think I was. Like, I think I was cool with everybody. But that movie's awesome, by the way. Yeah, I think I was pretty chill and like pretty cool with everybody. We went to this party, and I had no idea, but the girl that I went with, like her and her friends, this girl got a full-on gorilla costume on. Oof. I mean, the full joint. Damn. Like, cost her like $100 to rent this thing. Uh-huh. And I get outside, like she was driving, cause I was not about to be driving. So she driving. Is she wearing the gorilla costume?
Not the head.
Oh, not the head.
God.
Not the head. Please. But like, I go to this thing and I'm like, I get in the car and I'm like, are you for real? I mean, she wearing this gorilla costume, and we get to the party, and everyone's like, what the fuck is she wearing? I was like, oh no. It was a dope costume, but I was just like, dude. She took the head off. Girl was sweating her balls off, like for real, just like pouring sweat, and I'm like, fuck. Like,
that's so funny,
dude. Nah, dude, I felt so bad, and I felt so awkward because like I knew some of these folks that were at the party, and like for real, and like I knew they were not really feeling us being there. Like they were like, what are you guys doing here for real? This is like not your. This is not the crew you usually kick it with, you know? Like, we're cool with you, but we don't usually kick it with you guys.
Yeah.
Because we was in a lot of different shit in high school, you know? But, yeah, like, this is the folks that, like, you know, throw a kegger with Bud Light or something. Mm-hmm. This is the crew that's the crew that we went to the party.
Yeah.
And like I want to feel like I was a little bit more classy now. I would at least go Bud Heavy. At least
full America,
know,
not half-ass America. At least
full America, you know. I'm not picking sides.
Not America Light. Come on,
not
man.
America Light. You know, we're not talking. I was about to make another.
Oh, good. No, I'm glad you didn't. Let's just not say what you were talking about.
You know where I was going, right?
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Anyway, anyway, so we're gonna close it out with this last thing. Only a few minutes. Okay, something went viral recently, Senor Drew.
Something did go viral.
Super fucking viral. Super viral, man. Super viral.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know. It was that awkward. It was that awkward, okay?
Pass that 3 beers.
No, you didn't get the segue. The voice was as awkward as the video.
Oh, I did.
Okay, you got that?
No, I
okay.
got it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well,
Pat is as awkward as the video.
Oh, damn. Anyway.
Hotline Bling.
So, Drake. We're big fans, right?
Yeah.
Hotline Bling.
this video. Bruh, what are you doing in this video? Like, for real. You can unplug that.
No. I'm playing with it. No, I'm just.
That's what you said.
I'm trying to think. Do you think he knows what he's doing, or do you think that? Because let me tell you.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think he does. I don't think he gives a shit.
No.
And I think in a week and a half, I'm gonna be doing those dances at my wedding.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna say this. I want to say one thing about it.
What?
Drake, the way he was dancing in that video reminds me of somebody who's dancing in front of their girlfriend they've been dating for at least a year. Like it's not a dude that would date
1 year.
Yeah, for at least a year. Like
at least.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like a guy that's been dating a girl for a year, they're gonna do some weird shit in front of him. I'm just saying.
Your
guys
boy
are
be
weird.
hitting moves.
Guys are weird.
Your boy be hitting moves.
Yeah, exactly. He knows.
I do know.
Guys are weird. As soon as we start dating this girl, we do all the things.
Too comfortable.
We do all the things that we think are right at the beginning of the relationship. Mm-hmm. We do all the things we want to do in the middle of the relationship.
You're not gonna fart in front of her. You're not gonna do this in front of her. You ain't gonna pick your nose in front of her.
But then once you get comfortable, you start doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
Especially the dances. I'm a weird fucking dancer. I'm gonna do some weird fucking moves. But I'm only letting my girlfriend of at least a year see those dances.
Yeah.
And I feel like what Drake was doing is like Drake has been the masses' boyfriend, all these girls' boyfriends, basically since should we say what the fuck? What's his second album?
Oh.
We already talked. Nothing Was the Same. That's that third album.
That's like I don't know.
No, he's only had 4 albums.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro. He had a mixtape and
he had a couple mixtapes.
He had a mixtape.
He has a couple mixtapes.
His first album was a mixtape. It's not an album.
He has a couple mixtapes.
But Nothing Was the Same. He's been everybody's boyfriend since then. So he thinks that now he's like everybody's boyfriend.
He's comfortable.
So he can just
do his little like Kanye did his little weird dances, but like this dude took it a different level.
Oh,
like he's doing some shit that. You know what trips me out though? There's a girl in the video. If you guys haven't seen this video, please look it up. Look it up. Look at it. Look it. Anyway,
you gonna make me smell beer out.
I know. Don't spray it on my computer. Anyway, yeah, he does this like there's this girl in this video that's dancing with him, and she's doing like the moves he's doing. But she only doing those moves because he's Drake. She'd never do those moves in real life. Like this move that he's doing, like this kind of shit. Like what?
Yeah. For those of you who are just listening, Pat
like just looking weird, just doing some hand folding, some like pushing in and out, some in and out kind of things. Like he looking like he just scored a touchdown doing some football dances, like, but like repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can do the success dances because he's had a lot of success.
No, I mean he'd do him, man. He's got his own everything right now.
It really is kind of oof.
What do you do? You adjusting shit.
I pulled that out accidentally.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seems to have had a lot of successes, especially with his beef with Meek Mill. Very successful.
Oh God, yeah.
That's probably. Yeah, I see them.
Yeah. He's just, I don't know, man. The video though is just comedy. Like
that's funny.
Who is this dude? What is it that keeps directing these videos? Director X.
Director X.
He does all these rap videos. Like, well, not even just rap videos, but just like a ton of music videos.
Yeah, does
like,
music videos.
Is that all this dude does? Like, I feel like I'm gonna run into this dude eventually, just because. Like he's. Like
maybe.
I don't know. Like most of these videos got to be shot on sound stages.
You know what's funny? I don't think he would be directing as many music videos because it's not like his music videos are great. They're not really that good. But I think that he would not have those video opportunities if he didn't call himself Director X. Because having a name like that on your video is dope. Right? So, like, he does all of these high-class videos. So, if you do a video for Kanye, you do a video for an A-list rapper, and your name is Director X, you're set.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you could do, I don't know, whoever's video, and be John Smith, nobody gonna
No
fuck
one
with
give
you.
a fuck about no John Smith.
Nobody give a fuck about John Smith. Not since the Mormons. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's not right.
Your
Not
boy.
the Mormons.
Yeah.
No, man. Not the Mormons.
Bruh, I will look it up right now.
It's not Mormons, bruh. Guarantee you. Type in John Smith, motherfucker. It's not Mormons.
Oh, I don't even know if it's all Mormon, right?
No, you see? You don't even know anything.
Joseph Smith.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Bruh,
Joseph Smith.
John Smith wasn't no Mormon.
You was acting like it was a different...
It's a different human. Are you kidding me?
Joseph Smith. Okay, sorry.
Dude, no, your whole point's fucked now.
No, it's not.
I can't even, like... John Smith was, like, it's not a Mormon.
John Smith was everybody. Shut up.
No. No. You tripping, man.
Okay, I messed one name up. Get over
It's a huge difference, man.
John Smith.
This dude was some other kind of thing. Where were you going with that? Really?
No, I was just saying, like, I was making a quick joke, but obviously the joke didn't work because his
he
name
fucked
was
it up.
Okay, I'm closing on that note.
Anyway, so
I close after I fuck up.
oh, yeah, it's debatable. Anyway,
Mama drank 3 beers, man. John Smith, fuck Smith.
John Smith, Jay Smith, you know, all these Smiths.
Pocahontas.
A bunch of Smiths.
John
he
Rolfe.
didn't. I don't even think he married Pocahontas. I think some other dude did.
John Rolfe.
Yeah, there it is. Anyway, maybe I don't know. Not accurate. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Anyways, if you tuned in this whole time, thanks. It's been pretty fun. Sorry if we got slow on that skateboarding thing. We were just pumped on it, and you guys probably aren't. So I don't care though. So thanks for tuning in to episode 4, Quick Sixer. We are about to do a bonus round. If you didn't know, Drew.
I know. Do you know? I'm seeing
Your
a lot
boy's
of beer.
doing a bonus round. I'm gonna give a shit.
I'm seeing a lot of beer in your glass. I'm seeing a lot of beer in your glass.
I'm
and we
seeing
haven't
a lot
finished.
of vagina in your pants.
Ooh.
Yeah, got him. No, I'm just saying. So we're gonna do a bonus round because it's nearing that spooky holiday, and we kind of got to do something special for it.
We gotta do that holiday special.
We might have to even bring in the my dude, my homie.
What, Binks?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
shit.
Thackeray. Anyway,
I love how we have inside jokes on the podcast and like
you guys will figure it out, all right? Fucking hocus pocus. Get it together. Anyway, if you liked what you heard, please subscribe on iTunes. We are officially on iTunes now. iTunes Store. Go to the podcast section. Subscribe. Hit us with a review.
Yup.
Hit us with that Facebook like if you want. That'd be cool. We're digging that. You can also visit our Facebook group, Quick Sixer Podcast on Facebook. It's a free group. Join that shit. You'll get updated whenever we do anything. Instagram, what else we got?
we got a website. We got Tumblr.
Yeah,
We got
you
Twitter.
got the Tumblr joint. We got that Twitter.
Because
Quick Sixer Cat. We got that all their social media though. Anyway, we got the Twitter, the Tumblr, the fucking Facebook, the Facebook groups, the Facebook page. We got the actual website, which we're working on. It'll be. I foresee it to be pretty good eventually. So we're working on that. Don't judge it right now.
Ooh.
It's pretty basic right now. But
We just started. Come on.
yeah, we just started. We're figuring all this out. It's just us.
We're also
So
selling ourselves on the street.
yeah, we are just straight internet free sex. Anyway,
We just whoring ourselves.
and we're just whoring ourselves on the
sidewalk.
internet. But anyways, if you want to hear your topic talked about, and or if you have anything to say personally to us, or if you want us to talk to us, whatever, we do this thing live on Periscope every time. If we catch your comment on there, maybe we'll talk about it. Sometimes we do a live show straight from there, and we'll read your shit straight there, and it doesn't make any sense. We just get really drunk, and it's just a shit show. But anyway, that's actually what episode 3 was. We had to do a redo because it was so bad.
The 3.5. No, yeah, 3.5. We just did Periscope. So yeah, it was.
No, it was 3. 3 was the full Periscope.
No.
You sure? 3.5 was?
I'm positive.
Okay. So anyways, 3.5. Drew says 3.5. I trust him. So 3.5 was the straight Periscope episode. Hopefully you made it through that. Also, if you want to hit us up, go to quicksixerpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know what you want. If you want to send us some shit, let me know.
We're trying to get some beers.
We're trying to get those beers, those free beers. We're trying to show you beers on the podcast. We film the thing. We throw it on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Watch the videos if you want to see us. We got this late. Anyways.
Bye.
See you in a sec.